Wow, look, we've already got.
Hi.
Hey, hello everybody. How you doing?
Hi.
CRP and Sty North are here already waiting. Fantastic.
Hi,
Fantastic.
Sty. Hey, talk to him about that the super chat.
Yes. Sty, I have a question for you. You're the only person that I know that I talk to that does super chat. Does that go to the AdSense money? Is it put on there? Is that how you get it? That's my question for you. And you guys are waiting on a van update, huh? Okay. Yeah, we'll get to that. We'll get to that too. Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate it. He says yes, it does.
Okay, thank
Yes,
you.
it does. Because it hasn't changed. Mine hasn't changed in a while. So.
Yeah, and the Andy K did 2 super chats
last week,
and it's still not showing up.
So maybe it takes a while. I don't know if it takes 2 or 3 or 4 weeks. I'm not sure, but I was actually kind of worried because I wasn't sure how that really worked. So so update on the van. Okay, so we have changed our ideas a little bit about what we want to do. We were going to build a frame on the floor for the bed so that we would have 8 inches of space to put storage stuff underneath the bed. We have decided that we're not going to do that. All right, thanks a lot. I appreciate it. He says it'll take a little while, but it'll show up.
All right,
thank you. It makes me feel better.
Yeah, we were nervous.
I was a little nervous, so that takes away all my anxiety about that. We have decided that we're not going to build a frame. We are going to purchase a foam mattress and just lay it down with some blankets on the ground or on the floor of the van and just have it that way instead of having the platform. Hey Andy, how you doing?
Hi Andy.
Awesome. Glad
so
to see
far,
you.
I mean, we might be in the van for 6 months and decide, okay, we really want that platform.
Yeah, we might decide later to build the platform, and even better, we may run into some people that we plan on running into people that are doing the same thing we're doing, and hopefully they can help us out with ideas and construction and things like that from experience they've already had. Because more Michelle than I, but Michelle has been doing a lot of research on van life and RV life and things like that. And there's a pretty good amount of groups that hang out west that literally just live this way. Not if I don't get caught. And he's like running into people. Man, your insurance costs will rocket. That's only if they catch me. Yeah. Actually, what I really want to do, Andy, and this is just a hey Joy, this is just a secret between you and I, so don't tell anybody else. I plan on making this like a death race 2000 type thing.
No, I just won't let me do it.
Yeah, well, we don't have a trunk, so we're gonna have to bury all the bodies instantly. There won't be able to be any room of carrying them around for a while. Yeah. Andy wants to go.
Us too.
Yeah, it would be. As a matter of fact, I would love to get to England. That's right. That's right. Shovels on the back door. I would love to get to England. Hey, Sty, thank you. Thank you very much. Sty just gave us 5.
Sty, thank you.
I appreciate that. Awesome. Sty North's a great guy, everybody.
Go sub. If you guys have not subscribed to him yet, go sub. I'm having major technical difficulties.
She's having problems. She's going to be around for a little while, but she has to take off probably around 6:30, 45, somewhere around there. 6:45. She's got to take off for a few because she's got some business to take care of.
I said he wouldn't give it if he didn't think we wouldn't get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, money.
Yes, great. I appreciate that, Sty and Andy. We appreciate yours last week as well too. That was fantastic.
Yes.
So I did a couple videos that should be up mid to late this month. When we cleaned out the van and got started. So that one should be up. And then I've been working on ideas for showering in the van, or I should say just outside the van.
Hi, Angelina.
Hey, Angie, how you doing?
Don't be texting and driving, lady. We don't drink coffee, thank God.
So I also did a shower video. Hey,
CRP,
thank you, CRP.
thank you.
Appreciate that. Thank you very much.
You guys are so generous. Thank you so much.
Appreciate that a lot. We really do. We really do.
So fine.
We have been doing a lot of research and a lot of serious thinking about how we want this stuff to work. We have decided that we will probably just we'll change things as we go because we're going to have to, but it's gonna work out really great. I got an idea with the shower. I've got another idea that I want to work with on the shower using the back
That's
hatch.
how I drive, Angelina.
Right now I had it set up on the side, which is perfect for me, but it may cause her a little bit of issue about the water coming in. Maybe it's not.
Yeah, I'm worried about the water. And
so we set something up in the back, but I'm really excited about it. Really excited about it. Says, have you checked out?
No, I have not. As a matter of fact,
Wandering Nature.
I really haven't watched a whole lot of YouTube, have I? I've been busy. We've been busy.
Yeah, she has. What was that one person you've been?
Creativity RV.
Creativity RV is the one she's been.
But she's in a class C. I've been watching her because she does a lot of the free camping stuff, like the National Forest and the BLM land, and like how to get free water at places and how to get your mail, how you can have mail sent to other post offices. I like it.
Okay.
Around town and stuff like that. So that's one of the reasons I've been watching her. I will be looking up the Wandering Nature because we do need to focus on, the van side of it too. But I'm trying to I was busy right now because we're selling stuff on local Facebook garage sale sites, and I've got people messaging me right and left. Richard's been taking pictures, and we've been listing like crazy people for the past hour and a half now. We've been listing stuff.
Yes.
And, I'm still trying to do stuff to have arts and crafts ready for the bazaar. And yesterday, I don't know what was going on with me yesterday, but I sat down at my table and no inspiration whatsoever. I was normally, if I thumb through my Pinterest or pull up, my photos and stuff, I get inspired and I can start working. Yesterday, it was just overwhelming to me. I did a spontaneous live on my channel yesterday as part of Labor Day because I thought it would be fun. And after that live and Michael and Jalinda left, I was suddenly completely wiped out. And
I still at the dojo?
Yeah, and I took a nap. I laid down and fell asleep. You can ask Richard. I took a nap last night.
Yes.
I've really been trying not to do that because my sleep cycle has gotten so messed up. So anyway, we've just been super busy, and I haven't been able to check out all of the channels that I want to check out. I know there's quite a few that are doing the van life, so I want to make sure that I'm looking at those because I think those will be helpful to us.
Now, a lot of the people that I've been kind of watching off and on a little bit about the van life, they have bigger vans than a minivan like we have. They have the panel vans,
great big panel
like
vans.
the big panel vans. And there's a lot more space and availability with those than there is a minivan. But
the height alone gives you they build 14-inch platforms.
I am super excited.
Yeah. Well, I'm trying not to. It's just I have a counter going. We have 93 days before we pull out a driveway.
93 days.
And like the day before yesterday, we were out running errands and paying bills.
Wondering Nature has a Toyota.
Well, yeah. Well, even the Toyotas on the inside, they're bigger. They're like, once you take out the seats, they don't have the same wheel base that the Town and Country has. It's actually a little bit wider. So anyway.
Joy, thank you very much.
Joy, you did not have to do that.
Thank you. We appreciate that, and I will make sure.
So awesome.
Very, very. I will make sure that we got to do some kind of video to thank everybody.
I don't know how there's not enough thank yous. There's just not.
We appreciate that. For us, that's super, super special because we're so excited about doing this. And even though we are concerned about a couple, yeah, we are. We're nervous about a couple things.
But one of the things I was nervous about actually presented itself. I was starting to tell this. And we had to replace the battery in the van, which was one of my concerns.
Yes.
Was our battery and our alternator. And in the process of the battery going bad and having to replace that, they checked the alternator too. The alternator's fine.
Yes.
Just had to get a new battery, but it was $100 and how much dollars? $37, something like that.
Well, it turned out to be like 160 something, but because I'm a veteran, I got a VA discount.
But didn't we get like 22 of that back out of the core
And then we got the core charge back.
So in all, it was like $130 that we ended up spending on a battery that we didn't necessarily anticipate spending this week.
Hey, how you doing? Text star 63.
I guess.
Right?
I guess. Oops, hold on. I'm trying to. Okay, mine's not pulling up that.
All right.
I don't know. My phone.
I'm blind, so.
Well, we appreciate it, Sty.
We really do appreciate it. Absolutely.
And you guys are definitely.
Texas Little Star 63. Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Yes.
Thank you, Andy. You guys are definitely a part of this. Even before the super chat, you guys were definitely a part of this. You're the ones that actually encouraged us.
Yes.
To do this.
Yes, there's a lot of encouragement to
you guys have been amazing.
And we will be filming it, and we will be sharing it.
We'll be going live,
and it's going to be fantastic. And I get to go to see so many different things in the U.S. that I've never seen before.
So excited for him to see stuff that I've already seen. Like I've been to Arizona and
I get to go traipse in the woods all over the U.S.
Yes, we're making rules though, right?
Yes. I get to film.
Nervous.
I get to film full moons in the middle of the desert. I get to film them in the swamps, on top of mountains. I'm gonna have a blast doing this.
Why is my phone not showing all of the chat conversations? Okay, fine. Yeah.
Encouraged.
I don't know why my phone won't let me.
So yeah, I'm super excited. Plus, I get to go train in other dojos all over the U.S. because wherever we go, I'm going to find a dojo and try to train with somebody in some art. I will be taking.
Encouragement is not nagging.
I will be taking a gi and some gear with me so that I'll be able to train while I'm out there as well.
Yes, Joy, that is our
absolutely.
In our plan. That is in our plan. We want to go meet everybody that we can.
ACF, hey, how you doing?
Hi.
Yes. Another thing is we really want to go out and meet YouTubers.
Our subscribers in particular.
Yes, absolutely.
There's a couple out in Utah that I just want to meet because I think they're cool people, but I don't think they would like us.
Well, we are going to, for the most part, during the winter time, which is when we're starting this.
Yeah.
We are going to be in the south or the west, and in the summer and late spring and summertime, we will be in the north and the east. So everybody
we're gonna do a big old loop.
Yeah.
Which we haven't even started planning our quote unquote route yet. Like it's crazy.
If we can get there on a tank of gas, Andy says he'd cook us up both a dinner. I tell you what. I mean.
Oh yeah, right. Where's the scuba gear?
Yeah.
We need to put duck fins on the van.
I'll make a really huge 2-liter bottle boat to support the van, and
Oh my.
we'll row ourselves across the ocean. How's that?
Did a snorkel on the van.
That's right. That's right.
An awfully long snorkel.
Could be. Could be.
That's funny.
Absolutely. But yeah, we're both really excited. I went through my shed.
Yeah, his shed is cleaned out now.
And I had
all we have in there now is stuff that we need to sell and stuff that we know we're keeping.
I had 2 vanfuls of trash. I had a small section of stuff that I wanted to sell off, and I had an even smaller section of stuff that I'm keeping. Right now, pardon me, not including like my clothes and the stuff that I use on a daily basis, stuff like that. I have 6 totes out in the shed, and
3 of those are your martial arts hot
three of them, half of those totes are just my martial art movies and instructional videos. So
which we thought about.
There you go. Yeah, we could get one of those giant bubble balls. That's a great idea. I didn't even think about that. Absolutely.
Thought about selling his top socks.
Yeah, I thought about because I have over 800, nearly 1,000 old 70s and 80s karate chopsaki movies. Pardon. And I was thinking about selling all of them, but to be totally honest, I don't think I would really get anything out of them, at least not as much as I would expect before I would get rid of them. Plus all my instructional videos, I probably have about 1,000 instructional videos. So I just put them in boxes, put those boxes in totes, and put them out in the shed so that whenever we do decide someday to stop roaming around and settle down somewhere, then I'll have them. So
we have thought about towing a trailer. We don't like that idea. However, we are getting a rack for the back to put 4 things on, specifically 4 things. 2 of them being our nice camp chairs that we're getting. The 3rd thing being my wheelchair, and the 4th thing being his wagon that he uses for his outdoors hiking and stuff.
Yeah, so we're gonna get that fixed, put on there. We're gonna use the top. We're gonna get we have a cloth topper, and I think, as far as I know, that's where I'm going to keep all my survival gear that we're taking with us, plus whatever. But that's where I'm going to put that stuff. So I will get to take some of my survival gear. I'm going to take my ruck and some, hopefully, rooftop carriers. Yes,
Yeah.
definitely. So that's where that stuff is going to go. And then we'll have our daily use items in the van.
And we do have, because we have stow and go seats and we're pulling those out, like completely out.
We've got storage down there.
We've got storage under there, which in the back especially is a nice big space.
Yes.
And then well in the middle too for that reason.
In the front, behind the passenger seat is where we're going to put the porta potty. And then behind the driver's seat is where my martial art gear and stuff is going to go. Then in the very back, I think that's where the food and supplies and stuff, we're going to keep that. We have a shelving unit that's going to go in there for our clothing, our food gear, or our kitchen gear and things like that. So I think we'll be able to get away with not having that storage space. For me, it doesn't really matter right now. I mean, I wouldn't mind putting it in there just so we have that 8 inches of space under there for the storage. But whether or not we want to spend the money on the wood and add that extra weight.
One of my concerns was adding the weight to the van. That van's not a new van, and I don't want to torture it more than we have to. Right, but it's just a foam mattress, Angie, and you just lift up, just lift it up. That's not going to be that big of a deal to do. Well, and it's not going to be stuff that we get into every day.
Most likely the porta potty will have to be set outside. I have a shower set up for the side of the van.
ACF, thank you so much for stopping by. Enjoy your dinner.
We also are going to design one for the back. I can enclose an area and bring up the back of the van, the hatch, and create a space to where we can have a private area, or I can set up a private area on the side with the van door, side door open.
Tell wife we said hi.
And that's only if we're out in the woods or out somewhere away from town. If we're in town somewhere, we're just going to use a department store or gas station or something like that. Rest stops. So,
somebody brought up a point about plastic tubes. I think it was Andy. Vertical plastic tubes just to
sort of the bed.
That is a good point. Hadn't thought about that. And PVC pipe's not that expensive. And not as heavy. Dang it, Andy, we had this figured out.
Yeah, we could do that.
We could just do that. We
Instead
would need side supports.
Because actually,
Andy,
I built a PVC bed out at camp once. I had thick PVC pipe. It was probably about yay thick, and I built a bed out of it, and it worked fantastic. I laid on it just fine. So that's a great idea. I didn't even really think about doing that, but we may consider that too.
We're gonna have to go price out the PVC.
Yeah.
It's still a matter of weight. How much weight do we want that wood to put in there? But if we're not using it along the sides, oh my goodness, sir! Now look what you did. Now we have to have a whole other conversation.
A foot of 2 to 3 inch PVC pipe saves a lot of weight, and you can put yep.
Yeah.
Great idea, man. Thank you very much. We really didn't even think about that, honestly.
Not in a million years.
Fantastic idea.
And I haven't seen anybody else doing it either.
No.
When will date night? Where will date night be spent? No, date night will be spent in the van.
Every night's date night.
I literally embarrassed myself. Go blow your nose before I have to leave because you're
yes, ma'am.
making that noise. And I gotta start getting ready to go because I'm gonna go meet some people and sell some stuff. Because if you guys hear that? If you put them off, then they end up not buying it. Yeah. Okay, that's cool. Texas Little Star's gonna listen while they clean. You wanna come over here and clean? How long did I do dishes today?
A while.
Dude, we had them on the counter and on the kitchen table. It was bad. Bad. That would be awesome. CRP says they're saying, hi, Knucklehead, 2005. Gas prices are going to be under $2 this winter.
Awesome. Well, yeah. We'll see where we're going to be. Oh, love doing dishes. Wow. First time I've ever heard that.
Come on over anytime.
I'll be honest.
I like to sweep.
I hate doing dishes.
We both do.
I like to sweep. I like to vacuum. And I'll tell you this much, honestly. I like getting on the kitchen floor with a little scrubby pad and scrubbing the floor with a sponge.
See, I don't mind cooking. I like to cook.
I love to cook. Oh, I love to cook.
Hi, Tracy.
Tracy, how you doing?
Is this like cousin Tracy that we missed an appointment for?
This is cousin Tracy, right?
Sorry.
Hey, I tell you what, Angie, you come over and do our dishes, and I'll come over and clean your floors.
There you go. Tracy, I'm so sorry. I totally spaced it today. Yeah, it's been very busy.
Andy doesn't like cleaning up or the shopping, but he does like cooking. I love to cook, but the cleanup is what really bugs me.
Sharon's in here? Where's Sharon? I didn't see Sharon's name pop up.
Gabby, hey, how you doing?
Hi, Gabby.
There she is.
There's Sharon. That's weird. How did Andy see her?
Hey, how's everybody doing? Fantastic. Yeah, we're sitting here chatting about getting our van ready because we have how many days?
93.
93 days until we take off.
Woo-hoo.
Yes. And Andy was gracious enough to
Make a great suggestion.
Make a great suggestion that not only helps us, but makes us think too. And yes, and we've had a couple really nice donations tonight.
Woo. Sty donated tonight. CRP donated tonight.
Does it pay me $1 million to cook or $1,000 to clean, and I'll do the cleaning?
Really?
Wow.
Wow. Yeah. You can pay me the $1 million to cook.
Sty's got it. Look at that. Hey, I like the eating part that comes after the cooking.
Right? Yep. We can't wait to get out and be cooking on a fire and doing the stuffed onions and stuffed peppers. I am willing to try the stuffed onions if we use red onions because they're sweet. Or Vidalia. Vidalia will work. What?
Can use those IBES
Tubes, maybe?
For storing bottles, cutlery, all sorts in there. Yeah. Hobo meals.
Oh, love hobo meals.
We love cooking out. Hey, Sty, thank
you.
Thank you very much. Night's not over.
That's right.
Awesome.
Guys, I'm overwhelmed.
Now that Andy's was nice enough to give us the idea about that PVC pipe, we're gonna have that PVC pipe.
The PVC pipe.
The PVC pipe. We're gonna have to seriously consider that.
Maybe we'll make a Lowe's run tomorrow and go price some PVC.
We're gonna have to do that.
Some thinking and thoughting.
Thinking and thoughting.
Thoughting and thinking. Thinking and thoughting.
Absolutely. So yeah, Michelle is getting ready to take off.
I'm just getting my shoes on real quick.
10 or 15. How long are you gonna be gone?
Well, hopefully only about 15, 20.
Okay.
But I don't know if I'll make it back before you're done.
Carol.
Hi, Carol. Yes, I saw your post on Facebook.
Andy, holy cow! Thank you.
Oh my gosh.
You
guys.
You guys feel free to battle that out.
Ready? How's he say that? What's Joe?
You ready? You ready?
What's he say? Get it on? I
can't say it. Can't say it.
Oh, it's copyrighted.
Copyrighted. No, it's copyrighted.
So we come up in our own battle.
Battle.
Battle. What movie? You don't say. You guys tell us what movie is that from. All right, hold on.
Stuffed peppers. Yes, we watched you do the onion.
Tracy, we plan to.
We watched you do that onion.
Yeah. The other thing is, I don't care for Baby Bell cheese, but I can substitute something else. Carol, you lady, everybody on here tell Miss Carol Jarbo hi and that she is loved. Make her smile. All right, I need a joke. Somebody tell a dirty, not dirty, but clean joke. Make Miss Carol laugh. Yeah, I know. I saw that. I saw that, Andy. I saw that. I saw that. Andy be slamming us.
That's okay.
You can slam us all you want.
That's right. I'm pretty sure it's all spendable.
Pretty sure when the gas tank's going glug glug glug, it doesn't care.
Yes. So we're gonna have to.
Sharon, I agree.
We're gonna have to get underneath that van because one thing we definitely have to deal with is the spare tire. Tracy has a joke.
All right, Tracy, go. Yeah, Andy's right. I'm itching now to go price PVC.
Yep.
That we'll be doing that tomorrow. We'll have to video that.
Yes.
Video that.
We're all in anticipation for Tracy's joke.
All right. While she's doing that, I'm gonna tell a joke. So there's a farmer that goes out to his field and gathers up. Am I saying it right? And gathers up his cows. He has 297 cows. I'm not saying it right. How did that go? Shoot.
Farmer has 297 cows out in his field. He goes and rounds them up, and he's got 300.
See, why couldn't I do that? I stink at telling jokes anymore. I feel really. Oh, I have one I can tell. Two guys walk into a bar. Third guy ducks. Hi, Madeline. All right. How can you tell if a zebra
is white with black stripes or black with white stripes?
Thick wall too. Yes.
Yes. We're gonna make sure that it's the nice thick stuff.
How do you know I was shopping for clothes? Andy, what you been doing?
CRP.
Thank
Awesome,
you.
awesome. Thank you very much.
Oh my goodness, you guys are so amazing. Madeline, I don't know if you heard me say hi. How's that beautiful little baby doing? She is so cute. Oh my goodness, her little cheeks. I love her. She is so cute. All right, Tracy. The zebra went to God, and he said, "You are what you are, not you is what you is." I know the rest of it. Oops.
Oh, I get it. All right. Hey, Bob. All right, I get it.
Woo. More bids for that lamp. I should have put it on an auction. Good night, Gertrude. Yay, Jalinda, that's wonderful. The tire, that's great.
Great. Hey, how is that appointment that you guys had set up?
Is that today or tomorrow, Jalinda? I'm thinking it's tomorrow. I think it was Wednesday. So, anyway. Tomorrow.
Okay.
See, that's what I thought.
Okay.
Don't miss it.
And also, is Michael with you?
Oh, you guys are, look at all these super chats. Oh my goodness.
Is he still good to go?
He's still good to go where he is?
Where he is?
During the day? Any job updates? CRP wants to know if you have a job update, Miss Chalinda. Miss Carol, are you still here? How are you doing, sweetie?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, we got
Carol.
dirty.
Dirty? What you been doing?
We got wind there may be some
not good news.
Not good news about his employment. So anyway.
I feel bad because I'm going to have to leave here in a few minutes. I don't want to leave. It's so fun hanging out with you guys. St. Peter says you are white with black stripes. Zebra says, how do you know? Because if you're black with white stripes, you is what you is. See?
Yeah.
Yeah. Go blow your nose again.
Yes, ma'am.
Alright. He does this thing and it drives me nuts.
It started with allergies, and I think I got a little cold out of it.
Yeah, I'm praying it's just a cold, not a sinus infection. We're going to Lafayette on Thursday. That's all you have to say. Okay. Cool. Well, be careful. Be safe. You got that from your grandson. Tracy got that from her grandson, she said. I was trying to think of one of those other jokes I used to tell all the time, but I can't. Did you guys get the two guys walked into a bar, the third guy ducked joke? Sti's laughing at Tracy. Why did the little boy put cheese under his fingernails every morning?
Oh, I know.
Give them a minute, see if they can figure it out.
Ugh.
Ay.
Oh.
All right.
All right. Thank you very much for coming by. Texas Little Star 63. Thank you very much.
Hugs right back.
You have a wonderful time and enjoy the outdoors.
Even if it's your own backyard.
Right.
Ooh, fun.
Madeline! Oh, wow, Madeline.
Are you serious
right
now, Madeline?
Well, I'll tell you this much.
Thank you. Oh my gosh.
We share everything. With her and I, there's no such thing as hers or mine. Everything we have is ours. As a matter of fact, we're not even individual people.
I am so. Hi, Kim.
We are us.
Hi, Gabby. What did you say, Gabby?
And that was very.
Yeah, wow, Madeline.
Yes, very, very wonderful.
Yeah, my mom's allergies been insane too.
Everybody here is such wonderful people, and not just because of donations. You guys are just wonderful people anyway.
Yeah.
I really enjoy talking with all of you guys. And Cherry Berry, Kim, how you doing?
Bahamas got hit hard.
Oh, Bahamas been hit for days. Let's see. I'm trying to catch up with everybody. Yeah, these allergies are killing me.
Oh, yeah. Listen, it's crazy. Waking up from, I texted you this time, Miss Kim, so don't be giving me no hassles.
Naps are fantastic. I love naps. I love naps.
Madeline, you are so generous. Thank you so much.
We appreciate it, honestly, really, really do. Uh,
We don't talk about that. Wow. Holy cow. How are they going to recover? They don't.
oh, Andy's talking about
Yeah, we don't talk about
Obama
him.
bin Laden.
Yeah. Some meds do that, and some are worse than others. You know what, Gabby? You give us love, and being on here, it helps. It helps this channel, and it helps everything. So
Yes.
don't feel bad. No.
I don't want anybody feeling like they should or they have to or anything like that. Absolutely not.
One of our problems with doing super
Yeah,
chat was afraid of that. So
one of the issues we were discussing was if we did this, would it kind of would we make people think that that's the reason we're doing it? Because it's not. It's really not.
Really, really not.
Now, I appreciate it, and absolutely will be. It will be used for our great adventure, which we are going to share with everybody.
Yes.
So yes, but don't feel like you need to or have to, because we appreciate everybody, and we hope that everybody appreciates us.
Every time you watch one of his videos, every time you comment, every time you stay here with us on our lives, it helps. So you're helping just by being here. Yeah, I appreciate that, Andy.
People want to give, then that's cool, but I never knew either of you ever hint or getting money. Oh yeah, yeah. We wouldn't. No, we wouldn't do that. Honestly, wouldn't do it.
Andy and Sty can tell you, they actually had to talk to us for like 30 minutes one day on a live chat to convince us even to look into doing super chat. So yeah, I'm still blown away. I keep seeing that up there and I'm like tripping out. Like, holy cow.
Knucklehead says hi.
Hi, Knucklehead. Weren't you in here a few minutes? Oh, that's Michael.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting that's Michael. That's our son.
That's our son.
That's our son, Turdhead. Yeah.
Yeah. It was Andy and Sty who really got us to thinking that we should do it, because there's really no reason not to. Once we got past,
Knucklehead, right?
Once we got past feeling bad about maybe doing it, kind of made people think that's why we were doing it. Was the only reason we were doing it. Then once we got past that, then it made complete sense. And so, yes, absolutely. And we will share with everybody how that goes and what it's used for, because it'll actually definitely be used to keep us sustained and get us out there and all the funness we're going to have out there.
I'm hearing the gas tank going glug, 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 glug every time we
And if anybody has any interesting suggestions as far as what we should go see, or if you live in the United States, of course,
cool,
we would like to visit people in other countries, but unless our van can start to float, that's not going to happen.
Unless this channel explodes, which would be awesome.
Yes.
If one of our channels exploded and suddenly supported traveling outside the U.S.,
I want a submarine, by the way. I want to live on a yellow submarine.
He would live on a yellow submarine.
And you know what the yellow submarine's name would be?
Oh, no.
The Crystal Ship.
That's not going on our van.
2.
Not going on our van.
It is.
Hi, Brad. Bradley Whitworth.
What up?
Familiar.
How's it going?
Victoria's, yeah. Thankfully, I don't shop there. I'm not into Victoria's Secret.
I know what Victoria's Secret is.
Oh, honey. So funny.
Beandy, what? Oh, okay. Oh, Andy, what up? Okay.
No, 10 more minutes, and I gotta leave.
All right, she's got another 10 minutes, and she.
Oh, Kim, I agree. It's ridiculous. Ain't no secret no more. Wow. Holy cow.
Well, good for you, Jalinda.
You silly goose. At least you waited till September. She didn't do it in August.
Sty, wow.
Sty!
That is a fantastic way to look at that, Sty. That's fantastic. Sty says that you'll soon learn that the money you receive is nothing but love in paper form. That's fantastic. Oh, goodness, Andy.
Madeline, thank you so much for joining us. And give the baby a little smoochie and a hug on the top of the head for me. A smoochie on the top of the head.
Back to mommy world.
Yeah, she's got a beautiful baby girl.
Awesome.
She is
Awesome.
So, I'll show you a pic. So adorable. I do them every Thursday, Madeline, but I don't have super chats. I don't have enough subscribers.
Kim's like, they booted me out the door and said they didn't have anything for her.
You know, Kim, they did me too, literally. I wasn't even in there for myself. I was with my niece, well, telling my cousin, but my niece Shyla, and she loves going in there and shopping. And if y'all knew Shyla, you'd know why this was a bad idea for this woman to say this. And the woman looked at me and said, you know, I really don't think we have anything in here that you would need.
Ooh.
Shyla went off on this woman, like went off on her. It was hilarious. Shyla don't tolerate that. Like, you don't talk to me or Shyla's mama any kind of like that, or her grandma, anybody around Shyla. You just don't do it. Yes, Madeline, thank you.
Andy's over here talking to people about licking windows.
I know. That's what he does. He says an inside joke about how he used to clean windows.
Ah.
I know, right, Kim? Yeah, Michael, that's good. I'm glad you slowed
Yeah,
down.
you needed to cut back on that stuff anyway, dude.
Not good for you. As we're sitting here drinking pop, but
yeah, I drink sodas, but yeah. Oh, there you go. Get the windows ready for him, right?
Oh,
Sty's preparing his windows so that Andy can come over and properly clean them.
Probably not.
I'm going to be here all night. Michelle's taking off for a little bit.
I'm meeting somebody to sell some stuff, and then I'm coming right back.
You two are more than welcome to come over here, though, if you want. Feel free to stop by over here.
Yeah, Kim, I'm not surprised. That's how they were to me. And I'm the kind of person that when I get treated that way in a store, I call corporate. So I call corporate.
So who sounds like turds, Gabby?
I'm thinking she means the people in it. Victoria's Secret.
Okay, there's so many conversations. I'm telling you, yeah.
Have salt and pepper Sty.
Yeah, you know what? Stores like that.
Jalinda, it's okay. I'm meeting at the library, and I have minutes on my phone. I'll be all right. Thank you, though, sweetie.
Oh, okay. I see what she said. Oh, yeah. Stores like that, they tend to be oblivious to real people.
We had a Foot Locker store do that to me one time too, didn't we, when we were in the mall? Do you remember that?
No, I don't remember that.
I asked if they had wide widths, and he literally looked me up and down. We don't sell wides.
No.
Sorry about your luck then, dude, because I was going to spend about $200 in here, but on you.
Oh, Kim says she had the money, she'd come over.
Yes, Shyla is Lollipop's mom. Yep.
Bradley's trying to get Andy to not only do the windows but rugs as well.
Oh, God. Only meaning to rug burn. You guys are hilarious. Ginger garlic spice.
Foot Locker.
I don't want to leave.
Question mark. You don't know what a Foot Locker is? It's a shoe store. It's a shoe store.
Yep, it's mainly like sports shoes, like basketball shoes and tennis shoes. I don't think they sell dress shoes at all.
At least Sty's gonna make the rug tasty for him. He's putting a little ginger and garlic on there with some sauce.
Yay! Carol, I'm glad you made it home. The eagle has landed. I love that you say that when he comes home too, by the way. I think it's the cutest thing ever.
I usually don't go to. I usually don't go to stores like that, so they don't.
Michael, how'd you break the phone, dude?
So everything good to go with you and your family then, Jalinda?
Okay, I gotta head out. I need my purse over there, babe.
Try. Oh, I do plan on.
Yeah.
I do plan on going out. CRP. I do plan on doing going out and doing a thing or two. I've been wanting to do a couple camps overnights just myself when I would go out in the woods and stuff with the van, and I never have done that. But we'll definitely do something just to kind of play around with it. Well, that's nice. Saw some of the. They're still talking about windows and rugs,
Yeah.
which I could actually interpret that in a few different ways.
Yeah.
But I'll be nice. Okay, well that's great. That's great for you, really, Jalinda. That's fantastic. I hope you guys can be cool with each other. Honestly.
Good.
Joy's heading off.
Everybody seems to be getting sick this crazy weather.
Yeah, I got allergies started up, and I think I got a cold out of it, and my nasal passages are all wicky
I'm hoping
wobbly.
it's not. Ow, Ollie. Hope it's not a sinus infection on his part.
Oh, Andy, I'm positive that it is. Yeah, I guess it's just depending on how you want to take that. So we all know how I'm thinking, so I'm pretty sure you're thinking the same way. So
yeah, with that ankle of yours, Sty, how's that feeling? Not even going there, Andy. Not doing it. Sty, how is your ankle? Let's get off of this. Goodness. You need to hurry up because I need to go. Oh no. Oh geez. Bradley, where do you live? That's horrible. Got stuck on the way home for 5 hours because of a bad wreck.
whew. They're talking about vacuum cleaner attachments. I just watched a movie called Tank Girl. I love that movie. Her name is Laura Petty, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think she's awesome. And she talked about vacuum attachments in the movie too. It's a funny movie if you guys have never seen it. Tank Girl. I love it. It's hilarious. He lives in Alabama.
I don't think he does in that picture. Maybe his mannerisms or something. I'm showing him.
I think if you visualized Michael and him together,
All
right, I think I could see a semblance.
Resemblance?
Yeah.
Get that semblance out of there.
Get that semblance out of there.
Get that semblance out of that.
So,
all right, guys, I'll be back.
She'll be back. So as soon as she leaves, we can start talking about her.
That's right. How awesome I am.
That's right. All right, she's gone. Party time, guys. All righty. Yeah, so she's going to be gone for 10 or 15 minutes at least. We've been going through our storage shed, trying to get rid of everything that we possibly can. As a matter of fact, our shed is kind of empty right now. I'm down to 6 totes, and half of those are just martial art movies and instructional videos. These totes behind me here, I've got 3 of those, and that's all my survival gear is going to go into those. And hopefully I can fit all of it in there, plus whatever I'm taking with me. And because I've decided, I guess I was getting rid of a bunch of stuff because of the move. We had planned on like going to Florida and actually just moving down there into an apartment. So he's wanting to get rid of stuff. But now that we've got a different idea on things, yeah. Hold on a second, Andy. Yes, uh, I've decided I don't have to get rid of all of my stuff. I'll just stick them in those totes, put them in the shed, and Jaden can take care of the stuff for us while we're away until whenever we decide to settle down somewhere. And yes, an awning is actually I've already designed the well. I don't. Yeah, uh, I'm woo all over the place. That tent, the two-part tent video that has just been released on my videos. Uh, we're going to take that and I'm going to use that as an awning for the front or the back so that we can set it out and make a shelter out of that. So yes, we are going to have an awning. It's hard to get rid of stuff, Gabby. It's difficult. Uh, I Once I got into the groove of doing it, I got excited about it. I just started throwing stuff away. But for me, it's the difficult part's getting started. Once I get started, I'm generally okay. Now, I did have problems in my Bentley bunker because I didn't want to get rid of anything. Now I don't think I'm going to have to. Uh, I'll just put it all in these storage things back here, and we can keep it here at the house in a shed so that it's out of Jaden's way, but we still have it's still where we can get to it if we have to come back and get it. So I think that's how we're going to work it right now. Andy says, I've got way too much stuff. It just can't bring himself to part with it. Yeah, that's partly how it is, and that's how it is. I think with most people. I think as human beings, I think we're wired that way. You know, collecting stuff. Andy, I have not getting rid of any fishing gear, and I'm not going to. Uh, about 20 years ago, I had a large military ruck full of fishing gear. And I did get rid of a lot of that many years ago. Right now, I have a very small, like school backpack that has my fishing gear in it, and it's going to stay that way. Unfortunately, one of the biggest issues I have is that the United States does not have a national fishing license, so I can't get a fishing license for every state. I will have to go to individual states, and I'll have to purchase a non-resident fishing license, which is ridiculously expensive. So I may not be doing too much fishing in the near future once we leave Indiana. But I'm not getting rid of any of my fishing gear at all. Uh, it might go with me, even though I can't use it. But who knows? It still might go with me for sentimental reasons. But I definitely won't get rid of it. If nothing else, it'll go into one of these totes, and I'll keep it for wherever we settle. Yeah, Gabby says it's a good idea. It won't hurt anything to store it in the shed. Oh, Andy, yeah. Even here, if we were to fish off the coast, we still have to have fishing license. I used to live in Florida and used to fish in the Gulf. Yeah, I don't know how. That's right. I don't know. You know, I'm just sitting here, just sitting here contemplating the awesomeness of wishing could fish. One moment, please. Then all of a sudden, that line jumped out of that, went right into the water. I have no, yeah, that would never pass any DNR guy, ever. That's hilarious. Uh, I don't know. It's a couple years ago. I was wandering through some woods and I came across a homeless camp, and there was a couple guys staying there, and I talked with them, and I did some interviews with them. Some of you guys might remember those videos, and I talked with them about hunting and fishing and trapping, and I'll use the word illegally, but you know, I think that man's law is purposely designed to keep people from surviving without society, because I'm pretty sure I could do decently surviving without the need of, all that crap. But you can't fish without a license, you can't hunt without a license, you can't trap without a license. uh, Most places you can't even gather rainwater, it's against the law. If you live in a city, it's against the law to uh, not use their services as far as electricity and things like that. So they make it impossible for self sufficiency, which is what they don't want. So, one moment, please. Woo! All righty. Let's see here. Let's start. Okay, Gabby remembers the video. Bradley said Sty North is telling Sty he went to the river last night. Did you ever get that stuff taken care of earlier? I don't know what you're talking about, Delinda. Little more specific. If you don't want to be more specific, I understand, but a little more, because I don't understand what you're saying. Yeah, borrow some kids and let them do it for you. Yeah, there you go. Yes, absolutely. Here's something I've got for you. And I know a guy that I was in school with, a guy who was born on leap year, and technically he only had a birthday like every 4 years or so. He was like, I think he was like 4 years old. He was technically only 4 years old, and he was in middle school. I wonder if someone could get away with that. Oh, yes, 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 we did. Uh, I noticed it was really super full out there. All of them were. We had to go to we went to two different ones, but we got it all done. Thanks. All right. Well, thank you, Gabby, for coming by. I really appreciate it. You have a wonderful time and enjoy the outdoors. And yeah, I hope to see you back again. See here. What else we got? I'm try to keep up. I really am. With some menthol crystals over, but I probably could. I probably could. Oh, okay. Hold on. My wife is Hold on. I'm going to go grab a cough drop. There we go. It sounds crazy, but I didn't even think about that. That's why I love having her around. Right here, Dollar Tree. These things work fantastic. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't work. It just really depends on how bad my cough is. And usually, if I'm sitting up, it's better than if I'm laying down, because I think part of my issue is acid reflux. So I my body's really jacked up though. Honestly, I got a lot of I got a lot of craziness going on. I don't let it stop me. I'll tell you that right now. Uh, I've had I broke my ankle jumping out of an airplane. I had my left shoulder separated from my body. Uh, Training, uh, all kinds of medical issues from here, right in there, all this, big problems through all over my body. Pardon me. But I don't let any of it stop me from doing what I want to do. I look at it this way: I'm going to have fun. I'm going to accomplish my goals, whether my body wants me to or not. So Andy says I need to get myself one of those big fat Cuban cigars, inhale real deep, and I guarantee your lungs will empty themselves. I'll take your word for that. I have uh, I have COPD, and I've never smoked a day in my life ever. Never smoked a day in my life. Oh, so Michelle's on her way home. Said she's headed home in a minute, so that's great. So Andy, have you ever actually smoked a Cuban cigar? I've never even seen one. Not real. I mean, I on movies and stuff, but I've never even seen one. Threw up, huh? Disgusting muck. I'll take your word for it. Honestly, I don't never have had any interest. He prefers Jamaican ones. I've never had any interest in smoking of any kind. Uh, as well, I've never really had any interest in drinking either. I tried it. I tried it a couple times. Uh, Smoking is gross. I agree. I agree. And I don't mind people smoking. This is the way I look at it. But this is the way I look at everything. I don't mind people doing it as long as it doesn't interfere with me. The problem is people smoke outside, and then the smoke gets to me, and I pay for their habit. But I got drunk on my 21st birthday. The only time I ever got drunk. Didn't like it last time. Never had any interest. So CRP wants to know if oh, woo! Wants CRP wants to know if Michael has any plans on doing any videos. Well, Andy, there's nothing wrong with that either. Honestly, uh, as far as I'm concerned, personally, I think people should be allowed to do any damn thing they want, no matter what it is, as long as it's only to themselves. As far as I'm concerned, uh, somebody could sit in their house and use meth until they die. As long as it doesn't affect me, it's none of my business. And it shouldn't affect other people. They shouldn't have kids or other people that are affected it. If it's only themselves, then they have I personally think they have the right to destroy their own body. It's theirs. They should do anything they want to it. I have inhalers. I keep this one on me at all times, and I have several of them. The thing is this cough is not. This cough isn't inhaler type, but I have several of them all over the house. Woo! Only have to be 18 in the UK for drinking. She may be watching CRP. She might be watching it. No, well, I appreciate it, Kim. Uh, this is how my life is on a normal basis. So I'm kind of used to it. Sometimes it gets really bad. Sometimes this is kind of in between moderate and irritating. But yeah, I'm kind of used to it. My big thing is I still don't let this interfere with things that I want to do. Yeah, when I indulge, I lock my doors and stay home. There you go. Word of good for depression, anxiety, and psychosis, which I have all three of those, dude. I have all three of them. As a matter of fact, I've been told that that would probably fix a lot of my issues, but yeah, and it's going to actually be legal here in Indiana soon, I'm sure. Kim says that's how her man is in the morning, and he can't use inhalers. Why can't he use inhalers? And that kind of sucks. Woo! Oh, that's horrible being allergic to it. All right. Wow. All right. I apologize that I have to keep running off like that, but It's better than you guys sitting here watching me do it. Oh, here. Yeah. So I never had any interest, Bradley. I never had any interest in drinking at all. But when I turned 21, I was living in Florida, and I still honestly didn't care about drinking. But my boss at the time, he just basically saw it as a way to get free drinks. So he picked me up, took me out, and told everybody it was my birthday, and I got quickly drunk, and he benefited from free alcohol as well.
I gotta go to the bathroom. We'll be right back. Oh.
All right, she's back.
I gotta go to the bathroom.
She'll be in here in a couple minutes.
Yeah, she and I pulled in at pretty much the same minute.
Do what now? Oh, okay. Well, that's good. Woo. All righty. So it says we got 8 people here. I see 2 or 3 people communicating, maybe 4 people talking. Have Andy, Jalinda, Kim, Bradley. Who else is here? Oh, well, then we're the same age there, Bradley. Stop cold turkey. I hear that's hard to do, so congratulations. That, I have deep respect for somebody who can do that, because I hear that's the hardest thing to stop is smoking. Oh, Stice wants to say he's still here. Awesome. Angie's still here. No, not a problem. I just been nosy, see who all was still here. Angie's cooking. Michelle wants to know what you're cooking. Andy's calling us kids. That's 52, 53-year-olds. Because he's 54. So much more mature than we are.
Yeah, 2 years is big. Okay. I made it. Holy cow.
Sausage, green beans, and potatoes.
And I was listening while I was driving, by the way. Hi.
So yeah, I will end up. I'm 52 now, right?
Yeah, because I'm 49.
I didn't remember how old I was.
We both had to think about it.
I'll be 53 in November, so.
Jalinda, honey, I'll let you keep thinking that.
Listen, if you're on my channel in one way or another, you're not an adult.
This lady was super nice.
Andy says he's headed over to Angelina's house.
What's she having?
The sausage, potatoes, and green beans.
I somehow missed that. Sorry. Yeah, I'm on my way, Ange. See ya.
It's her kid's favorite meal. And it's pretty easy to make.
Oh, so easy. So, Angie, do you put the potatoes and green beans in the crock pot before you head to work? Or do you just do it all once you get home? That was one of them I liked because I could prep it the night before, and even if I was cooking it after I got home, I could prep everything and put it in the water, in the pot, and then just put it on the oven when I got, or on the stove when I got home.
Sty says he's been smoking for 50 years, and he's tried to stop it a dozen times with no luck.
Yeah, he's coughing so much right now because he's been talking so much.
But he keeps trying. So honestly, that's the best thing that anybody can do. Honestly, is make the attempt.
Yeah, you can. Depending on what kind of sausage you use, I always kept the sausage out. I cut it up and have it ready, but I kept it out because it seemed like sitting in the water overnight, it got gross. But then as soon as you get home and stick it all on the stove, you can, plop that sausage in there too, and you're good to go.
Bradley said he'd smoke about 2 packs of cigarettes or 2 a day.
Wow. I was a light smoker for a short period of time, but I've been told that's because I was a drinker and it had nothing to do with actual cigarette addiction, but more of it went with my beer, which is probably true because I had no trouble quitting. But I started to say, you're probably coughing so much because you're talking so much and it's breaking up all of this because he's been really congested for a lot of reasons. Number one, he doesn't sit upright enough. We tend to lay down and watch movies and DVDs and stuff a lot. He's not drinking in near enough fluids.
Pork chops tomorrow.
Oh, that sounds good. Oh, we bought pork chops too, didn't we?
We did. We bought some pork chops.
Ooh. Barbecue pork chops. Call them my name. And we have a cast iron skillet.
Yep.
Woo woo! Wow.
Holy cow.
Andy, wowzers. I think at my daddy's most, he was smoking about a pack a day. Now he goes through, I think Mom said about a pack a week. He did quit. He used that Chantix, I think is what it's called, and he quit for like almost 3.5 years. But then the airport, the whole thing with the airport buying their house and then having to move really stressed him out, so he started smoking again, which I still call a bogus excuse, but whatever.
He was looking for a reason and found one.
I told him he could chew on straws. He didn't have to smoke cigarettes. I would buy the pack of straws. I didn't care. I just didn't want him smoking.
You know, even though I never had the habit of smoking or drinking, I did have a very bad habit, an addiction, just like smoking and drinking.
You know, the CDC is just now getting ready to link 2 deaths here in America to vaping, issues with vaping. So, hey, honestly,
it's not any better than smoking, honestly.
None of it's good for us. But by the same token, we're sitting here drinking Coke products. I mean, for crying out loud, you know.
I look at it this way. Something's going to kill you, so you might as well have fun while you're here.
What's that one about when they look at my coffin, I want them to look at her and say, she looks like she died happy, you know. I don't want to die looking like I was miserable and unhappy because I couldn't eat my food and have my drinks. And
I always tell everybody when I die, I want to look dead.
A case of in a day and a half? Yeah. Wow. Andy, that's true.
I've seen, okay, when I was in the Army, one of our sergeants would drink an entire case of beer every night.
Stop.
Himself.
Holy cow, dude. Holy cow. That was super duper expensive.
I bet that cost you a lot of money.
How much is a carton of cigarettes? Isn't it like $40 now for a carton of cigarettes?
50 or 60.
Guacamole style. Bless your heart, hon. Well, I'm glad you were able to get that down to where you're at, because that's a major kudos on that. That's a major improvement or drop, however you want to look at it. I'm not here to judge. I don't think there is any fresh air anymore is the problem.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah.
I completely understand.
For a pack, it's nearly a pound, 10 pounds for a pack of cigarettes.
So how many cigarettes are in a pack?
He's saying at that time they were $20 a carton. So that was a while ago, dude. That's how much they were when I was smoking, and that was back in what, 89, 90?
So how many cigarettes are in a pack?
That says 20.
20? And you were going through 5 packs a day?
That's because I ain't got you to do tequila right yet, girlfriend.
So you were doing like 100 cigarettes a day?
That's so.
I would go through 5 or 6 girls in a day.
You did, honest goodness.
Yeah.
Now y'all know why I'm so tired all the time.
I would easily.
Yeah, you would. Sorry.
Five or six women a day. Absolutely mandatory. And that was on a bad day. Bad day meaning not 15 or 20. $100 a carton? Wow. I had an uncle that was addicted to alcohol really bad, and for the longest time, up until really recently, you weren't allowed to purchase alcohol on Sunday here in the state of Indiana. And he would go down to Indianapolis and buy alcohol off of bootleggers and black market stuff. Yeah. And he would spend ridiculous amounts of money for just a single case of beer.
He did that to him, and he went and got married. Yeah, he couldn't get married till he fixed it.
Well, the problem is I didn't fix that with my first wife. I still couldn't control it, which is why I have a second wife.
It also doesn't help that you got that AC blowing around on you.
No, actually, I turned it on because I was hot.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah.
And I thought maybe that would help cool.
Yeah. Used to get my cigarettes. They would now. We used to get my cigarettes. They would now on my truck. Ah.
Well, where we at?
I'm trying to figure out what Bradley meant by when or where used to get my cigarettes. They would now my truck.
When I used to get my cigarettes, they would. As soon as I pulled them. Oh, they'd come up to him as soon as he got.
Ah, gotcha. Okay, what's this about? Alcoholics Anonymous.
LSD, assisted therapy.
Yeah, the founder of AA went through a lot. Like that guy was not. He was all kinds of not mental. It wasn't just alcoholism that he had issues with.
Well, Sty, actually, that's really a good thing. Honestly, I wish I would have had. I wish I'd have had a little more control and an ability to fix my issues.
Andy. Andy's filling in the blanks for us. He said they know his truck.
Oh, okay.
Which is what you figured out too. Yeah.
So, yeah, that's what my second wife did. She fixed me.
I did not. No, I didn't. I made him face things. I made him realize, not okay. If you want to be with me, there's his choice to fix it. So, yeah, that's Cinderella up there. That's my brat. She's so bratty.
Well, that's one of the three animals we have. That's Cinderella. Margot's running around somewhere. It's another cat. And then Bee's right over here. She's right.
There she is. She's normally Richard Batooty.
Yeah.
She's a brat, though, man. I'm telling you, her favorite thing at night is to jump from the cubbies that are beside our bed onto the bed, and it scares the tar out of me every time.
Well, that's a great skill. That's a great skill to have, Andy. It really is.
Yeah, I'm horrible at it.
Yeah, I don't do enough of this to really get good at figuring it out quickly.
V was so excited yesterday when Michael and Jalinda showed up that she was literally crying. Wasn't she, hon?
V went nuts when Jalinda and Michael came in.
Oh my gosh, girl, chill. It was easier to make one gal happy. He didn't care.
You know what?
He didn't care if they were happy. That was.
I'll be 100% outright honest. I never gave a crap about any of those other women, and they knew it. I never lied to any of them. I was 100% honest with everybody about it. I didn't care what they wanted. It was all about what I wanted, and I was more than capable of finding women that were very happy with that.
Andy, yeah, I bet it does.
But I tell you this much, and this is true too. I didn't enjoy it. I didn't like it. I didn't like doing it. I just couldn't stop. I didn't enjoy it. It wasn't fun. It was a hassle. It was a pain in the butt. It was work. It was exhausting. It was trouble.
Stressful.
Very stressful. There's just all kinds of negative stuff to it. I just couldn't stop.
How much damage did it cause to your life?
It caused tremendous amount of damage.
Yeah.
Horrible amount of damage.
Every time I bested him doing it, I laughed.
It was just something I couldn't stop doing for a long, long time. But yeah, I never really cared what they wanted. And I told them up front, this is about me. If you don't like it, I'll go find somebody else. I don't really care.
He had no trouble finding them, by the way.
And to be totally honest, most of the women I found were looking for that.
Yeah.
It's easy. It's easy to find those kind of work.
Kim. It's just like alcoholism or drug addiction. It's an addiction. It's something that his mind and his body needed. Thankfully, he was able to overcome it.
It was hard,
but he had to work really hard at it.
I tell you what, it was rough, and to be totally 100% honest, I would have never been able to do it by myself. Would not have happened. I can tell you that for sure. Would not have happened.
All I did was tell him he had to get help. He literally got professional help. It has nothing.
Michael is getting sick now.
Oh no! What's wrong, Michael? When you got the stuffies?
Not good.
Doesn't matter. You gotta go to work, dude.
Yep, you better get your honey butt to work.
I love you. Take a cough drop. Go to work.
I look at it this way, Michael and Jalinda. It's better to be sick at work and getting paid than sick at home and not getting paid.
And have them send you home than not go in and get fired. You know, option A, option B, option C.
Exactly, Sty. Yeah. Exactly. Yep, exactly. And it's easy to find those type of people. It really is. Oh my
gosh, so scarily easy. And they would get mad when I would tell them, you know, you're a 30-second person. He's not going to care. He doesn't care about you. He's not going to care about you 10 minutes from now or 10 months from now.
They all knew that.
Wouldn't I, though?
They all knew that.
All of them that I knew about, I approached. I made no bones about any of it.
But that's in the past.
Yep.
I'm over it. I'm about 99.9% sure that even if I was single again, I wouldn't even want to go back to that crazy crap. It just doesn't interest me anymore.
A lot of youth and millennials do, Kim. I don't understand it. I've worked while passing a kidney stone, taking care of 20 kids by myself.
Yeah.
I don't get it. No.
Yeah, that generation
had a broken toe.
I don't honestly understand their thought process. But
I had some.
That's the curse of
throat virus thing. They did it like a scraping of it and could never figure out what it was. It wasn't strep. It wasn't mono. It was like they still don't know what it was. And I was still at work.
Yeah, I went to work sick a lot, but.
No, see, that's where we draw the line.
I loved my job.
Your bills, your problem.
And I would rather be sick and get paid than not.
At the last daycare I worked at, I literally sat on the floor one day. And thank goodness for the people I worked with, because the lady that made lunches and came in, you know, brought the food to us.
Whoa, did you read Angie's? I worked 38 weeks pregnant with a burst appendix.
Yeah, see? Is that the child care in us, Angie? Like you don't call in? But
just somebody who understands they've got responsibilities.
Sat on the floor and she handed out the food to the kids because I couldn't even get the energy to get off the floor that day. I would get up and barely walk over to the bathroom with them. Like, we germ-X'd. I didn't even wash their hands that day because I couldn't stand up at the sink with them. It was bad. Horrible.
I tell you what, Sty, I didn't know most of the names during.
Yeah, he didn't.
That was one of the things I didn't care about. And if they tried to.
Angie's a super trooper, man. I'm telling you.
If they tried to talk to me about personal stuff, I would brush them off and tell them it was none of my business. I didn't want to know.
With Michael, they made me quit working at about 24 weeks.
Yeah.
He wasn't gaining weight, and I was having severe cramping and spasming. And then with Jaden, I worked at home. I did childcare at home, which was a lot easier on me because I was huge, the size of a freaking house. Everybody kept asking if I was having twins or triplets when I was pregnant with Jaden. It was horrible.
Wow. Hysterectomy me and a broken leg, and she still works.
Wow. Yeah, my mom, she had surgery on both of her feet, and then she didn't go back to work because the doctor wouldn't release her. But her mom had been diagnosed with cancer, and she went up and lived with her mom for 2.5 weeks right after foot surgery. She's supposed to be propping up her feet, and she was walking around taking care of her cancer-ridden mother.
And that's a mom who cares, Angie.
Yeah, exactly. Yep, exactly. They needed food, right? They needed rent, so.
I got hauled out of work in an ambulance a couple times.
I had 2 bosses that threatened to call an ambulance if I didn't go to a doctor or an ER myself. And I had to bring in a doctor's note proving that I had done, you know.
Jalinda says that she works hard. They just don't like me. Well, I tell you
most
what,
people don't like me.
most of the people don't like me either. But you know what? I don't care.
Yeah.
You know, they don't. Employers don't have to like you. It's not their job to like you. They don't pay you to like you. Now, if you can find a job for people to pay you to like you, that's awesome. No fishing today.
Oh, yeah. Yikes. Yeah, passing those kidney stones was worse than natural childbirth. And childbirth nearly killed me the first time, literally. Ask Richard. It was not good. What?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, Andy's right. Andy's right.
Not gonna make friends everywhere, unfortunately.
They don't have to like you. They don't have to like you. The key is being able to do your job and not care whether they like you or don't like you. As long as you do your job, they don't, they don't need to like you.
Need you go on to another one. Find another one. You go in thinking, how can I do my job the best way possible, and then don't worry about if they like you or not. I mean, it sucks, but it is what it is.
Well, there's always another one. Don't worry about the last one, Jalinda. Don't worry about what happened in the past. The past is in the past. It's over. Worry about today and tomorrow.
Right, Angelina, I agree.
I had all 5 of my kids naturally too.
What's HELP syndrome? I don't know that one.
Help.
I can't.
Scout for Life. Hey, guy. How you doing?
Scout, how you doing? Andy, that's our normal life, dude.
Yeah, and Jalinda, that happens sometimes. Some people, if they don't like you, they get rid of you. It happens. Don't let this stuff discourage you.
What's that song? Pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and start all over again.
So Scout for Life says he's good, and he's great to see
you too, sir.
Great to read you. We can't see you, but we can read you.
Wow. Oh, I remember you talking about that. Yeah, girl.
So Scout for Life, what are you up to right now? What are you doing?
Hey guys, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and go check out Sty and Scout for Life and Andy.
Was it Madeline?
Madeline Weaver.
CRP.
Cherry Berry. Scout for Life.
Yeah, just go over to the side of the name. There's these 3 little dots. Click on that. Go to their channels and check them out. I'm sure that everybody can find something that they'll be interested in.
Glad you had one easy one, Angelina. Holy cow! Yeah, Michael was my horror story. He tore me up bad, and he was little. He only weighed 5'4". And then they thought I was gonna push an 8'15" kid out.
That's right, Sty. Tell them I'm here. I'm here for one reason only. I do my job. You pay me that money, and we can leave everything else out of it. That's pretty much how I look at it.
Yeah, unfortunately, people don't anymore. Oh, well.
Kim, I got accused of a lot of crazy stuff sometimes too, because somebody would get mad at me. I actually got accused of sleeping on the job a few times, and there's cameras out there that prove that it didn't happen. But if somebody has an attitude towards you and they want to try to get you in trouble, they're going to do it.
Angie, a lot of people say their biggest was the easiest. I couldn't get Jaden out. They had to go in and do a C-section on him. Michael, I barely got out, so I don't know why they thought I was going to get it.
Check out someone with an interesting channel. My videos tend to either offend or upset due to the lack of brain or mouth filter.
So if everybody goes over to Andy K, just know you're going to get it real. Don't be out looking for.
Yeah, everybody go over and check Andy out, and just remember
he keeps it real.
He does not have a filter. Just remember that. Everybody be all right.
Wow, that's impressive. I've been fired and I've walked out, and I've flipped off both of them.
Thursday is going to be awesome. Well, I hope so.
She's going to Lafayette on Thursday.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Yeah, right. I went home and cleaned house after my C-section. My mom kept yelling at me to go sit down. I'm like, oh, I feel fine. I don't want to sit down.
What did I do after your C-section?
Do you really want to talk about that? Because we've done talked about it once.
Oh, no, never mind. Never mind.
For real though, right after my C-section, because I was feeling everything they were doing to me, they had to knock me out. And they kicked him out of the room, and it freaked him out.
Oh, yeah.
And so when he went out to the hallway where the whole family was, and he wasn't really talking or interacting, they thought he was being a jerk. He was just freaking out because he thought I was dying, like literally thought I was dying. So yeah, that sucked. But they didn't say she's gonna be fine. We just have to knock her out. They said get out now, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
We're going to get a job together. Are you talking about you and Michael? Jalinda?
Oh, over in Lafayette? Okay, cool.
What are they doing? Oh.
I tried, they let him in to start the C-section, and I was awake. And they even did, like he did something. I don't know what he did. He's like, can you feel that? I said, no. Once he started cutting, I'm like, I feel that. And at first they didn't believe me. And then finally the anesthesiologist was like, no, she's really feeling that. I can't give her any more pain meds. I have to knock her out. And that's right after they got Jaden out, and they said, okay, fine, knock her out. And that's when they looked at Richard and said, you have to leave now. But They didn't explain to him she's going to be okay. They just said, you got to go.
Yeah, because I was sitting there looking at her insides because I was watching the whole thing.
Yeah, he was fascinated.
I was fascinated by it. I thought it was
no, they canceled
awesome.
The inspection. So that sucks. Is this an inspection on your vehicle, Sty?
What?
He was supposed to have some inspection done, and they canceled it. Jalinda. So I guessed right, Jalinda. V, stop licking.
Stop the licking.
Hey. She gives this sideways look like.
Our dog has this obsessive thing about licking everything. It drives us nuts. Okay. Awesome.
Okay, well, good luck.
On the spot.
Good luck. Make sure Michael takes his inhaler.
Oh, and tell him not to fall asleep while driving.
Yeah. Boy. I will, but I think my phone's about to die. Yeah, my phone just shut off. I'll send it to her after I get a chance to plug in my phone, Ken.
Oh, inspection of his retail unit.
Oh, the rental unit.
What? Rental. I'm sorry. Rental unit. Yeah. There you go, Bradley. That's right. Be aggressive. Be a proactive. That's what I always say. I'm proactive. I'm going to quit before you can fire me.
My last daycare job I was there for almost 4 years, and the woman got a burr up her butt about me getting a doctor's excuse. I don't know. She and I got into a fight, and basically.
I know what you're talking about, Jalinda. Jalinda says she's going to do what someone else said they were going to do.
Baby, can you get my charger for my phone while you're up and running through your nose, please? Wow, Angie, that's cool. I get burnt out. Like 4 years seems to be my max. This last job that I had, it wasn't a physical burnout. It was a complete mental breakdown. Like I kind of went into a hole after I left there. Brad, that's cool. Sorry. He's got the AC on. It's making my nose itch.
I can turn it off.
It's okay. If it's helping you not cough, baby, it's fine. Oh, hold on. Get my charger. I mean, the cord for my charger.
I got another thing that I can
there. I think I just unplugged this cord. Which kind of sucks.
All righty. So one other thing that I found that helps me with my coughing
is gum.
is spearmint gum. So I carry gum with me now everywhere I go. I never did like chewing gum, but this does help.
Yeah. I actually got several promotions, and a lot of baloney went down right before I left, and they finally won. They were not being nice, and they won.
Bradley says he's been retired for a little over a month and a half.
Oh, so you're still getting used to retired living.
I tell you what.
It took him years.
I was put on forced retirement because of my issues. not just not the women issues, but other issues. I have a lot of issues. But I was put on forced retirement, which is what I call it. But
you had two choices.
Yeah, I had two choices.
You could retire or end up in jail.
Yeah, that was basically it. I was either going to retire or end up in like really bad jail.
Yeah, prison, not your jail, prison.
So I chose retirement. He was volunteer fireman for 33 years. Awesome. It took me several years to get used to the idea of not working. I had a hard time.
Yeah, Andy, it wasn't good.
A lot of people think, oh, it'd be fantastic if I didn't have to work. It's not really. It's not fun at all.
I think it depends on who you are.
Well, maybe.
Your life outside of work.
It was hard for me. It was hard.
Somebody that bases most of their life around their work.
Yeah.
It was hard for him.
It was really hard for me for many years. But I will say this. It was the smart thing for me to do. It was the right thing for me to do. And I'm happy now that I did it. And I truly, honestly don't think I could go back to doing that kind of work again. Couldn't do it. I would go right back to being crazy again. I know I would. Kim's asking about fishing and Andy's legs.
Filming his legs? I'm not sure what that's about.
One of his videos, maybe.
Yeah, I would say.
Bradley says his wife drives him crazy. He wished he could get up and go to work. I tell you what, I don't have that problem, honestly. And I'm not saying that just because she's sitting there. Everybody that knows us knows. I don't have that problem. I want to be with her constantly. But if you really feel that way, find a hobby, dude. Find something that you like to do and do it. Because I tell you what, a person without a hobby can get really bored and frustrated.
Makes for a lot of anger and depression too.
Yes. Scott says he's been loving retirement since April.
That's what Andy said. You know, I've got a cousin. I love her dearly. She is like my best friend. And bless her heart, it's hard for her to see Richard and I sometimes because she's no longer married, and she wants our relationship and her next relationship, but she hasn't been able to find it.
Do what now?
The relationship that Cuz wants.
Oh. I keep offering her that relationship. She just won't take it.
I think that's true of most husbands, Angie. I'm very blessed. I am so blessed. He gets mad when I do the housework. He's like, "It's not your job." Well, it kind of is now, because when I was in school and working, I love that you took that over. But now that I'm not working or in school, he doesn't argue with me like he used to. He used to completely argue with me. Now he's just like, okay, whatever.
When I was put on retirement, she was still working. It's not fair for me to sit at home and do nothing and still expect her to do housework. That's ridiculous. So I took over all the housework and stuff like that. And again, I don't mind it. The dishes is the only thing I hate doing. And she worked. Now that she doesn't work, I'm not going to say anything when she wants to help out.
Good. Yeah. You know, hubby and I used to have the opinion we all live here, so we all need to take care of it. That was one of our things. His big thing is he just literally hates doing dishes. I don't care to do dishes. I don't hate it the way he does. Like for him, it's like
I despise it.
Yeah, for him, it's like torture.
If I could,
worst kind.
If I could afford it, I would rather just use a dish, throw it away, and buy a new one.
Brad, that's hilarious. If you like pretties. I don't think any man does it excess the way we do, Angelina.
What?
Cleaning. I love it. He'll clean and he'll wipe off the counter stuff, and then I'll go in there and be like, okay, but there's the stove and there's the refrigerator and there's the floor, and now he does like to get on his hands and knees and hand clean the floor.
When I do the floor, I like to get on my hands.
The sexiest thing on the planet is your man cleaning your floor on his hands and knees. I'm telling you right now.
Nobody else would care to see me doing it.
Whew, I'm very happy when he does it. Wow. What did she do?
But what?
Andy. What did she do? Yeah, that would. I don't mind if it's a partnership, working together on it, but one expecting the other to do absolutely everything is not okay. Fine paper china. Dice is fine paper china.
That's right.
Okay, so that means she doesn't have to do anything else? Sorry, I might be a little one-sided on this, but dude. Well, I don't blame you for not being there forever, because that sounds not fun.
Well, that sounds like a pretty even exchange there, Angie.
Yeah, and every couple finds a niche that works for them, a routine, a life that works for them.
Yeah.
And what works for him and I is not going to work for everybody else.
I don't mind doing laundry.
He hates folding it.
I won't fold it.
And I hate the way he folds it, so that's okay. I'll sit and fold laundry. I don't care.
But see, technically, I don't really do the laundry.
Angie, it doesn't. It never
the washing machine and dryer does the laundry. I just have to take it to it and say, here, do the laundry. Now, folding it is different because I fold clothes differently than she does. I personally hang up everything. I hang up my pants and I hang up my shirts. I'll take my socks, throw them in a drawer. I take my underclothes, throw them in a drawer. I don't fold that stuff. Just like making a bed.
That's good, Andy. That's good.
I consider it the same thing as making a bed. Why fold it when you're just going to be using it again? I won't make a bed because I'm just going to jump back into it.
And again, Kim, everybody's house is going to work differently. I can't stand the way he folds laundry for a few reasons. Number one, he doesn't fold. He wads things up. Number two,
I fold.
He does not sort my towels properly. It drives me insane when I go in to get a hand towel in my bathroom and a kitchen towel is in there, and then vice versa. I didn't buy that towel for the kitchen. I bought that towel for the bathroom. Oh, I have specific, kitchen towel goes in the kitchen.
I have problems with that.
So how did I resolve this? Did I yell at you?
You got a big old knife out. You put it to my throat.
I started folding the laundry and sorting it myself. Now, when we're putting it away, don't go. And what's funny is I'll separate, the bathroom stuff's on one stack, the kitchen. The kitchen stuff is in another stack. He'll try to get the bath towel still to go into the kitchen. I'm like, no, that's not in that stack. No.
One of my favorite sayings is, if you want it done your way, you do it. See, there you go.
That's good. See, yeah, you know.
Mopping the floor is fun. It's relaxing.
It stresses me out.
It relaxes me.
I need the nooks and crannies done better, and I can't get on my hands and knees to do it anymore, so my knees can't handle that. Yep. Yeah.
Bradley's like, I'll
I wish.
fold the towels, and she'll have to go back in the laundry room and says you folded the towels wrong. Yeah.
So that's why I just started folding them, because I want them done my way.
Yeah, because I fold them differently than she wants them.
He doesn't like.
And I told her, I don't care how you fold them, but if I fold them, I'm folding them like this. If you want them folded somewhere different.
How often do I yell at you about
Oh, you don't fold. You don't yell. Don't. No, you don't yell at me at all. I'm just saying.
There have been times I've gone to put them away, because this is another thing that he does, and I've done it too. I can't just say he does it. I've done it too. He'll just take them into the bathroom and stick them on the counter. He doesn't actually put them away, which is literally you open the door to the counter and put them in their little stack. So when I go to put them away, I'll be like, oh, he folded this batch. And I refold the whole set because they're like all cocky womas and tails don't meet and ends are all crooked. It's like, I wish I had a shirt here so I could show you how he folds shirts. You need to go get a shirt.
I'll show you. Yeah. But yeah, and
seriously, watching him fold a shirt.
Fair trade is awesome.
Folding a shirt. This is his idea.
It's easy.
Folding a shirt. No, yeah, well, we'll show you how we differ on shirts. It's hilarious. Oh, Jalinda, they're fun. Stop crybabying. Michael's making her watch Star Wars. She's boo-hooing. What? Wow. Andy, she sounds like a real winner. Yeah, that's kind of what I came to, Angelina. Andy says lucky Jalinda. Okay, so.
So I've solved the problem. I hang my shirts up.
Where do my clothes go? On the hangers in the bathroom.
Yes. But it's very simple how I fold clothes.
That's so your camera can keep track and back up a little bit so they can see the whole thing.
So I just hold it like this. I take the sleeves, I fold them in, then I fold it in again, and it makes this little thing here, and then I just fold it once and fold it again. There, that's a folded shirt.
That's not folded.
It's folded.
No, this is folded.
No, that's folded, right?
No, that's not folded.
Okay. That was folded.
I take the two corners where
no, that drives me nuts.
The shirts meet.
I can't even look.
The seams for the sleeves.
No.
I pull them up.
No.
Oh, stop it, drama queen. I didn't freak out when you did
that. No, it's wrong.
So it looks like this, right? And I try to make it as flat as possible.
Whatever.
I fold the sleeves in.
That's way too much work. And it's too big.
Pull up the tails.
Oh, no.
Then I fold it in half.
No, it's too big.
Now, if you want it smaller, you can go half again.
Yeah, but that's not right.
Look how nice and neat that is.
No. Okay. Love you.
I love you.
Yeah. So her way took about an hour and a half. I take this here. I flip, fold, fold, fold. It's done. But I fixed it. Because now they all go on hangers.
Yeah, Angie, we're the same way. It's not dirty. It's just lived in. Sometimes much more lived in than others, but it's lived in. My shirts and clothes hang up to dry because none of my stuff gets thrown in the dryer. But excuse me, but then I fold them to put them in the cubbies that I have them in. Yep. Kim says you fold like her son does, and that's fine.
What?
Kim says you fold like her son does, and that's fine. No, it's really not, Kim. That's so funny.
But I tell you what, I'm very obsessive about the way they sit in my closet. They all have to be facing the same direction, and I categorize my shirts by color.
Have you seen some of these people clean house? Holy cow. Talk about Nazis. Is that not a good thing to say? I don't know. They're crazy. That's what I'm saying. They're crazy.
That's right. BBB, the latest in homekeeping channels. That's right. Absolutely.
We got about 8 minutes, guys.
Yeah. So yeah, I put all of my shirts. They all have to face one direction. All the fronts have to face left.
That we agree on.
I only can use one color of hanger. The color isn't.
I don't care.
The color isn't horribly important, although I do like black the best. But I can't have mixed colors in there, and I keep them all organized by the color of the shirt.
Thank you, Sky, so much, and thank you for the super chats, everybody.
Thank you very much. Yes,
so
everybody.
Much for the super chat.
Very, very ecstatic.
Amazing.
Yes, we're definitely going to have to do a special video just on that. Give everybody thanks and I
just want to say thanks.
Do something
thanks.
to.
I'll give you thanks. I don't remember the words.
I don't know what she's singing.
It's because it's a church song, baby.
Oh, well, that's probably the reason why I don't. I was going to start an OCD. You know, first of all, Andy, I haven't read any further than OCD. You have to fix that. CDO. Keep it in order. Yeah. Host it in his home. I don't have OCD, but figured that within 5 minutes they'll start cleaning and placing. It's a good possibility. Good possibility.
Jalinda, stop crybabying. Good Lord.
Well, come over here. Hey, Jalinda, come over. We're getting ready to.
She can't drive.
Where's Michael?
He's watching Star Wars.
Star Wars is not boring. Take that. Oh my Lord.
Oh, no.
Oh, Angie, how can you agree?
Wash your mouth out, Jalinda.
That's right.
Jalinda, you done started it now, girl.
I got somebody here that's going to disagree with you. Hold on.
Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. All right, can't do any more because you get copyrighted.
Jalinda, you are not my daughter.
Hey, if you want to pay shipping, Kim, he's for sale right now. She says she wants him.
Oh, yeah, I'm really selling him.
Yeah, for reals. I'm not sure what shipping would be. We'll have to figure that out.
He is really on sale.
Jar Jar. Oh, Misa, love a Jar Jar.
Oh, good Lord, no. Jar Jar sucks.
It's the Dark Invader.
Well, I think I was selling it for $10.
How much?
$10?
Yeah, we had 10 on it.
We were selling it for $10.
You have made time an ally of the rebellion. $10.
Oh, have you guys seen the previews for the Rise of Skywalker? I can't wait for that to come. It's coming out in December, by the way.
Ooh, where are we gonna be? Where are we gonna be?
San Francisco.
Well, not till the end of December.
North Carolina.
Not for the middle of December.
Colorado.
Hopefully.
I knew I'd get it right eventually.
I don't know. Colorado might be snow ridden by then. We might have to swoop down around through Mexico first.
Kim said, Andy, back off. I want it.
I think Kim said it first in her defense.
Well, there you go, Jalinda. If you want to take a nap, just put Star Wars in.
Take a nap, girl.
And you know what? You guys you didn't even take all of them. You just took the first 6 episodes. Still got the other ones here.
Is this the right channel, dude?
Yes. Okay. He got age on his side.
Oh. Oh. Okay.
I was a huge Star Wars fan, but I also was a huge Star Trek fan.
Weirdo.
Yes. I had dinner with Gene Roddenberry.
Thing is, I don't really care. Big John liked my question.
All right, well, get over here. It starts in 2 minutes. Seriously.
Come on over, guys.
Come on over. All right, we are going to get off of here. Thank you all, and thank you all absolutely.
Oh yes.
And
yes.
Melanie, Melinda, Madeline. I'm sorry, Madeline, CRP, Sty, Andy.
Sharon, did Sharon do one? Woo, baby.
Woo!
Well, we need to start taking notes when we do this and who does it so we can
Yes.
thank everybody at the end.
Woo! Knuckleheads to the best are 4 and 6.
Hey, that's all right. We'll talk about that when you get here.
Yeah, all right.
We love you guys so much. Thank you for joining us. Thank you so much for all your love and support.
And hopefully try to keep up with my channel. And if you can't and you still come by for the lives, I'll see you next Tuesday. And enjoy the outdoors, even if it's your own backyard.
Bye.